Hey, what's happening, my friend? It's Cameronlimitless here, and in this video I'm going to share with you 15 Secrets of Self-Made Millionaires by Brian Tracy. Now, I didn't come up with these ideas, I got it from a video I watched, but if you want to watch the full video or get the PDF, I'm going to leave the links to the description below, depending on where you're watching this video. But you can go and watch the full video I watched, and we'll leave a link below, or you can get this full PDF. Now, I respect your time and I don't want to take too long going through these ideas, so I'm just going to pretty much fly through them, and hopefully you do kind of understand the importance of personal development and these types of messages, because if you don't really study personal development or anything like this here, you're not going to understand the journey that people go through to be able to become a self-made millionaire, if that's what you want to do, or even if you want to achieve any level of that type of success. You're going to want to understand people who actually done it, and then their stories that they went through. But I'm going to explain to you these 15 secrets, and then if you stick to the end, you might have a little epiphany about when Napoleon Hill says you are 2 steps away from the master key of success. Well, I'm going to share with you what that is, because after watching the video I learned it for myself, because Brian Tracy actually says what it is. But I'm going to share it with you by the end of this video. And like I said, if you want to watch the full video yourself, or you want to get this PDF for yourself, you can get it from the link below. Now, the importance of this here is really that you can go and watch that 40-minute long video, and then you can get these ideas for yourself, or you can just take this PDF for yourself and get all the ideas within seconds. Okay, my friends, so this is why I want to do this. Leave me a comment below if you're interested in learning more about this type of thing, or you want more of these types of PDFs, and I'll do that for you, my friend. Okay, so let's jump into it here. So on the screen it says here, number 1 secret of self-made millionaires is to dream big. So you want to think a big long vision, so 5 to 25 year long vision. You want to have a dream list and just run wild, because when you're thinking you need to do this within a year, you it's kind of like what Tony Robbins says: you underestimate what you can do, and you overestimate what you can do in a year, but you underestimate what you can do in 5. And never mind 5, but what it says here, to 25 years. So I'm 25 years old. I don't know how old you are, but say 25 years time, that big dream that you might have, you've no telling what could come true. You never know that all your wildest dreams could possibly come true in 25 years time, as long as you keep doing the things that I'm going to cover in this video, okay, my friend? So number 2 secret of self-made millionaires is do what you love to do, and then find a way to make a living from it. Okay, so this is what you want to do. You want to discover what do I love to do, and then you want to try and make a living from doing what you love to do. Okay, my friend. Number 3 is you want to commit to excellence. Okay, being in the top 10% is where the money is. Okay, so you just have to commit to excellence and being the top 10%, because that's where the money is at the end of the day. And if you love what you do, you're going to want to be in the top 10%. Okay, so that goes with number 2, with number 3. Okay, then number 4 is developing unique talent and abilities. Okay, so that's your unique ability, and everybody has something that they're great at and they love to do, and no one else can really just do it just like them. So the big question is, what are you good at? And even if you think back, what's brought you the most success? Okay, because what can tell you sometimes is what your unique talent or unique ability is. Okay, or even ask other people, because sometimes you can't see the tree within the forest, and other people can see what you're doing and they can tell you different things. And if you ask enough people, you can get enough answers. You might see a pattern and you think right, I'm good at this here type of thing, and other people think that I'm good at that there. I feel I'm good at that, so that must be something that I'm really good at. And maybe it could be something that you just fly through and you don't realise that you do it so well, and you might miss it as your own unique ability. But what you want to do is develop a unique talent and abilities and everyone has these here. Okay, my friend. Number 5 is you want to see yourself as self-employed. So you want to be highly responsible for your life, your decisions, what you can and what you can't do. Take full responsibility, even if you're employed or not. Okay, and you're highly responsible people are in the top 3%. Okay, now number 6 is you want to develop a clear sense of direction. So high goal orientated, and decide what you want. You want to decide the price that you have to pay, and you want to have a definite major purpose, and then pay the price in advance. So you've maybe heard of Earl Nightingale before, The Strangest Secret, and what he says in that there, he says, what is it? People, they sometimes think, give me heat and then I'll add the wood. But life doesn't work like that. Life works whenever you put the wood in, and then you get the heat. So if you study like really successful people and the stories they went through, you can see that they paid the price in advance, sometimes for a long time, until they become a massive success, and then people thought it was an overnight success. But if you don't know these types of things and how this actually works, then you'll never know, my friend. But that's how it works, and you've got to pay the price in advance, and you might not get the results that you're looking for a long time, and then next thing you know, your life could change in an instant. It's kind of like the triggering of phenomenon, what Dan Kennedy says, and it's when you achieve and you make more money in 12 months than you did in the past 12 years. And there's a way that you can do that there. If you haven't watched that video, you can go and watch it on my YouTube channel somewhere. I might put a little card about it somewhere here in this video, but you can watch that there. It's about triggering the phenomenon. Now, what you want to do here is you want to develop a clear sense of direction, then you want to refuse to consider the possibility of failure, because when you consider the possibility of failure, it's going to hold you back, my friend. So you want to change your perception of that there, and you want to reframe it as feedback. So you're really not considering any chance of failure, any possibility of failure. You're, every time you take action, it's always feedback, and then you're taking that feedback and improving, taking more feedback and improving. Okay, so you want to refuse to consider the possibility of failure. Okay, my friend. Then the next one, number 8, is you want to be dedicated to lifelong learning. So reading 60 minutes a day, taking every course you can, audio programs in the car, listening to audio programs. The more committed you are, the more little things that you do in the day to day that take you towards it, the more energy and the more self-esteem that you're going to develop, and then that's going to help you in the long term as well, my friend. Okay, the number 9 is an important one, which is developing a workaholic mentality. Now, this is what Brian Tracy said was the 40 competitor formula. So it's just like a rough idea of like whatever you're doing and trying to succeed at, there's 40 other competitors out there who are doing the same thing, trying to get to the same customers and have the same impact as you. So there's 40 other of these competitors out there, and what they found was on average self-made millionaire in America worked around 59 hours a week. So if you're not doing 59 hours a week, there's someone out there that's doing 59 hours a week who's getting ahead of you. Okay, my friend. So you can ease off the gas pedal once you've made it, and then you can take it a little bit off the gas pedal, but until you've actually made it, you want to be working like a workaholic mentality. And when you work, you want to work at 100% and not 50%, my friend. Okay. Number 10 secret of self-made millionaires is to get around the right people. So you want to have the right reference group, have like a community like where you can go to and get and develop your ideas, and then you want to keep an eye on that for your work. You want to do it for your home and your social circle. You want to be around the right people who encourage your dreams and things like that there, rather than throw rocks at it or be haters. You don't want to feel that stuff. You want to nurture your social circle, and you want to be around the right people that encourages your dreams and gives you more energy and things like that there. Number 11 is the being prepared to climb from peak to peak. Okay, so what they found was self-made millionaires, the secret was they were prepared to climb from peak to peak. So it's kind of like you're going at the peak, but it's like 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, and this happens all the time, and you have to be prepared for that 1 step back. It's kind of like when you're in business, you want to have like enough funds to run your business and run your lifestyle for the next 12 months, even if you don't have a penny of income coming in. Okay, and it's good to prepare like that, because times like that come around, and when you're ready and prepared, when a big problem comes along, you just tackle it like that there, get over it, and keep moving forward. And that's very important, my friend. Okay, number 12 is develop resilience and bounce back. Okay, life is a continuous series of problems and then a crisis, and the crisis is going to come anyway. So you want to be solution oriented with the right type of thinking. Then you want to define the problem when you have a problem, and then you want to clearly define it, and then when you clearly define it, you can solve that problem pretty easier. And it's really interesting when you start to do this type of thing. Then number 13 is unshakable optimist all the time. So you want to learn, try and persist. Okay. Then number 14 is unshakable optimist all the time. Okay, begin, endure, persist, never give up. And number 15 is the master key to success, my friend. And if you've ever listened to Napoleon Hill, and he talks about you are 2 steps away from the master key of success. If you've heard about that and you don't know what the master key of success is, I'm going to tell you what it is right now. Okay, the master key of success is the quality of self-discipline. But self-discipline, people might think, it's a bad thing, but self-discipline is making yourself do what you must do, whether you like it or not. Okay, persistence is self-discipline. So the more that you persist, and the more that you work towards the goal and becoming what you want to become. That's practicing self-discipline, and that's the master key to success, my friend. I hope that you like this video. I'm going to leave all the links in the description below, depending on where you're watching this video. You can pick up this PDF for yourself. You can go and watch the full video yourself as well. We'll leave that link below. It'll be Cameronlimitless.com/Brian Tracy. And if you like these types of videos and you want to learn more about this type of personal development stuff, and you want some more of these PDFs, anything like that here, let me know in the comments below, and I'll happily make more of these for you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. If you're not about tomorrow, or if you're about, make sure and show up to the inner circle. It's at 8 PM on Wednesday. Every single Wednesday we hold the inner circle, so keep an eye out for that, my friend, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.